So, you're ready to publish a video, but you've not yet done your thumbnail. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can create a thumbnail using an iPhone in under 5 minutes. Let's get into it. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a clean background. Something like a plain wall is perfectly fine. It doesn't need to be a paper backdrop that you use in photography or even a pop-up one. Just needs to be a clean surface, something that's really simple for you to remove yourself from the background. You're gonna need a really good light source. If it's overcast like it is today and you're struggling for a bit of light, then you can also use a bit of indoor support. I'm using a lantern softbox on my continuous light. If you haven't got this, then an LED or a ring light will work perfectly. If it's not overcast and you're able to use a window, then that'll also be great because the best thing about that is it's free. You're also gonna need a camera tripod. Any gear that I have used, I'll drop a link in the description below. But with that said, we can get the timer and we can make a start on this video. And we're off. So, fortunately, this tripod comes with a cheeky little remote. If you don't have the remote, then you can use the timer function within your phone. I'm not going to demonstrate that today, but that's something that you can use. So with that said, hopefully it's connected. That should be enough. One thing to consider is having an Instagram account, as Instagram stories is where we create the thumbnail. Also just want to have a general idea of the type of thumbnail that you want to pull together. So with that said, let's jump into Google. I'm going to Google a background. Here, I'm going to go for a yellow gradient. So once you've found the background that you want to use, if you long press, hit save image, that then goes into your photo gallery. I'm going to jump into Instagram, run the stories function. And you're going to select the background. And this is where it's really easy, as you can just rotate the image, stretch, and that's your background done. Next, we're going to go into the photos section. So we're going to go into the photos that we just took. And this is where it's really cool. There's this really cool feature within the iPhone where you're able to lift the subject from the background. This is why it's also really important to have a clean backdrop. So if we look through, let's see if we go for this one, long press. That one's not quite worked. So if we go for this one, for example, long press myself, and there's a bit of a line there, but we can still use this. So we're going to long press, hit copy, jump back into Instagram, click the screen, long press again, hit paste. And it's just how we rotated the background, we can also do that with here. So I'm going to use that one there. So I'm comfortable with this. Then I'm going to use some text. What's this one? Thumbnail tips. It would help if I could spell. There we go. And then rotate as need be. And then last but not least, if there is an icon that you want to use, because this is going to be for a YouTube thumbnail, I'm going to use a YouTube icon. Just as you search for the background in Google, if there's an icon that you'd like, if you Google that and put PNG at the end, then you'll be able to find a transparent version. Difference for this, if you long press the transparent version, if you copy the image this time, jump back into the Instagram stories, tap the screen, long press and paste, it also drops the icon in, and you can see it's the transparent background. And there you pretty much have it. How long was that? Okay, a minute and a bit left. So that is going to be the final version of this thumbnail. If you have found this useful, then please like and consider subscribing, as there'll be some more useful tips that I'll be able to share with you. It also helps the channel grow, and if there's any useful tips that you can also share, then please do, because we're trying to build that community of helpfulness. This now brings this video to a close, so happy Wednesday people, God bless, and of course I'll see you next week.